Hey everybody, so it's Shad here. If you haven't noticed, I've been posting like Guilty Gear content every day. So I was able to play the extended beta, not the not the streamer beta, but they extended the beta date. So I played every day for like 10 hours each. And I streamed it all, so I've gotten a lot of practice in here. And even though this is gonna be like a Giovanna introductory guide, because I'm not gonna say I know how to play her, it's only a beta. I will also be using this to like talk about my thoughts with the game and things like that. So with that said, I'm gonna boot into training mode real quick. And we're just gonna go over some Giovanna stuff and probably explain some mechanics and ideals behind the game. And of course, this is to my level of understanding. I'm not a Guilty Gear vet or anything like that, so I don't really have like all the answers, I should probably pick a DP character. Fuck it. But yeah, I think she's really interesting. She's the least moves, like independent moves in the game, but as a character, I think she has a lot of depth to her. So, just some basic things. Let's go over our normals real quick. 5P is insane. It only hits twice. Well, insane as in like, it's the fastest buttons in the game. I think Soul might have his 3-frame normal still, but it's just a standard 5P. The Gatling's in the 6P in this game, so 5P, 6P is a Gatling. This is mainly made to like frame trap blocks. You don't really do this Gatling much, but we'll get into her cancels later. Her 2P has more range. Dash momentum you can get like 4 out. Yeah. And then this is 5 frames, this is 5 frames. But none of that matters because this is her like main button, which is 5K. This button has absurd range. It's single hit confirmable, so like that's still comboed even with delay. So it's, let me cut that settings off. For a button, this is like really strong. So you should probably use this a lot. Take that as you will. This is her main neutral button, her footsie's button. This in 2K. 2K is a low. It doesn't have the same hitbox that it looks like it should, but it's literally just here, so it's still a pretty long range low poke. Even better, this is also single hit confirmable into 2 on 4K, and we will talk about this move because that's like her most important move right now, but we need to finish off her movesets. So PK, let's go over our S's real quick. So this is close S. It's plus on block. It's +3. It's dash cancelable, jump cancelable, plus on block. And then far S is this one. This move on block is actually insane too. It's not plus, but I can show why I think it's pretty strong. Let me make sure that after guard he stops hitting me with a DP. Okay, so I'm just gonna make him guard first, or guard all real quick. So this is plus, this is like by itself, it's +3. Like this catches jump. This is a Gatling, so like close S and the far S. And if you look at his risk bar, it's the bar right underneath burst. That string by itself, like doing this 3 times will fill it all the way. 4 times, oops. And then once you're at max risk, if you didn't know, like, they die. They die. It's a counter hit, no matter what, if you're at max risk. But even then, this is only -2. And it fills the bar a lot, and because it's -2, she does things like this. Oh wait, like staggers off of it. It can Gatling in the 5H. 5H is literally like at any point you can Gatling into it. So she has a 3-hit true string. This string is like, oh my god, your risk bar. And then you can cancel it here, and that's half the bar. And then, one little button, they die. So that's just her thing. She really doesn't have like mix, but she staggers off of these buttons really well. Of course, go into more concept of that later. She does have some fucked up things with mix. So 2H, this is pretty good as a combo starter. Don't really stagger into it that much. Only useful thing is like that's a there's only a 7-frame gap in this, so like Milia cannot press. If she presses 5P in between this, she gets counter hit by this. So it's like free +1, I guess, against Milia. But even then, I don't use it that much. Her anti-air is 6P, by the way. I don't know the frame for the anti-air yet, cause beta, but it does stop jumpings pretty well. Her 5P is also a really good anti-air tool. I can actually show that one real quick. So I'm just gonna send him to no guard and jump real quick. So 6P hits like that. You buffer to cancel, so you can get like a hit after. Depending on the height, you can get like actual confirms too. Like that. And of course, most of the time when you anti-air, it's going to be a counter hit starter. So if we do it like this, this button actually gets a pretty high reward. Wait, let me see. Yeah, you get dust loops, or you just go into like a very just micro walk loops. Yeah, like that. And you get 3 reps. Then you get the OTG hit and safe jump. But either way, this is like, whoa, she gets damage. From 5P, you don't need counter hit for this. This is why I say this is a really good anti-air if you're like worried to 6P. Or they IED at you and you press this instead to jab check them. From this, she gets 5PP, K, 214K. Like, that's any time. I do that to just consistency, because 214K can whiff. Like that. But 214K is technically better because you get this much. If you land it, you get that. And by the way, for y'all who can't tell, it's OTG close S into safe jump. 5K is pretty good too. I think it's like the ward off anti-air is probably the best out of all of them because it doesn't need counter hit and it puts them in a juggle state. So she gets like things like this. Like, you know, it's juggles. But if you just do the buffer off of it like this, her reward is pretty high. So yeah, this is, I don't anti-air with it myself, but technically I think that's the highest reward. Like from non-counter hit, even I think it might be more than this, right? I can check. Of course, I'm also still, you know, just as new to the beta as everybody else. So, again, I'm not trying to be definitive, but I do know people wanted my thoughts on the characters. So, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, 5K is your best anti-air, even without counter hit. But it doesn't really have that vertical of a hitbox. It's pretty good though. So that's like her normals and anti-airs and stuff like that. Her JP is mashable and it's like it combos into itself. You can like RC it for a confirm, which is pretty good. I don't personally use it as air to air as much as I should, honestly. It's very fast. Like as you see, like doesn't matter which height I hit him from, it'll drag him up with me, and then it gives you Oki afterwards. Like he's holding up and he got hit, and so I got a safe jump off of. So it's pretty good. There's also 2S. I forgot to show that. It's a double hitting low, and the way Giovanna works, she holds on to dash momentum kind of crazy. Like this is just dash K, and I'm like flying. Dash H, like I think I can hit with dash H from here. Yeah. Or maybe even here. Oh shit. Yeah. So Giovanna really holds on to dash momentum, and this also works with dash 2S, which is a double hitting low. From far ranges, you confirm into 5H, 214K. From close range, you confirm into 2H. And then this is when 2H kind of gets important. it gives her air series, which means at the least you get that. From raw 2H, which you'll never hit, like 9 counter hit, but you get 3 into a safe jump. You will you will never hit this. Don't count on it as your hit. You feel me? But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Another thing is this Gatling's into this. It technically combos if you delay it like that, but that the comboing part isn't important, right? What this means is that like on block, people understand that close S is plus, but if you do this, like they're technically out of throw range, but you walk up throw. You just walk up like a frame and throw. But with the low threat, she does that, and you kind of, you know, you get where I'm going with this. Like, they lose a lot of health if they get hit by her. Not even a launcher, just like. Like, just doing routes takes a lot of health, and Leo has a pretty good defense multiplier, and I'm doing this much, so you know, take that as you will. Just to get this out the way, because people are gonna ask, Giovanna has a not a secret, but a special mechanic where, based on the amount of tension she has, the stronger she gets. So just like a simple thing is, no, at half tension she has the same defense multiplier as Soul, so she's the exact same defense and attack multiplier as Soul. And at 100 tension, so max tension, like so, she has the exact same defense multiplier as Potemkin. This means that Giovanna just won't die. 100% tension, Giovanna just does not lose health. Now, she builds meter like for nothing, so this is actually pretty common to get here, honestly. And it's also important to know that this game has gold bursts, which on hit, low, and I forgot to do on hit, get shiver shot. On hit, gold burst gives you 2 bars. So it spends about 75% of your burst bar, so it does use up a lot, but the reward is too high to ignore it. And this also means once you land it, you're a super character, you're not taking damage and you're doing extra damage. Easiest way to show is like this string does 50 damage, this does 53. Now it's a small gain, but it's per point. So like if I do this, if I do my like, oh no. Like this does 75, so I'm gonna do the exact same string, just this time with meter. $181. So yeah, she's gaining damage over time for everything. She kind of starts cracking out once you get full bar. With that said, another normal to talk about is 2D. It's her sweep, which is a hard knockdown, which means you do get an OTG hit. I don't OTG hit off of this personally, because you kind of gotta like be cracked out to get it. Honestly, like I think that one works from like a lot of ranges, but you gotta be kind of cracked out. But you can just do that. Because her 214K is like a hard knockdown also for some reason. Yeah, this being a hard knockdown is insane, by the way. Like most characters do not get a safe jump off of every combo. She does. Which is how she kind of just steamrolls, snowballs. But this is a hard knockdown. It strings from 2K universally. 2K 2D is a string with everybody. It's plus meaty. This is actually extremely plus meaty. What's a good way to show it? I'm gonna send them to guard first only. It's a string. Oh shit. I missed it. How did I miss 2K? Maybe if I made him low block. You see that true string into 2K. So 2D into 2K true strings if it's meaty. It's ridiculously plus. That's probably the best way I can explain it. This means that like from here I can do like this. Oh shit. And I can jump cancel off of that, yada yada yada. So it's very, very good to set up plus frames and mix up situations and yada yada yada. All the good things we like in this game. With that continuing on, uses move, it low profiles against Nagaryuki. You can low profile all of his mids, which is his sword slashes. With this, it's hit confirmable into, you know, the safe jump. The good thing about the close S OCG is like you can technically safe jump from this like normally, but sometimes the angle, the height's inconsistent, so you like walk forward here, or you get the OCG hit here, but it's kind of inconsistent. Like I can do it from here, but from here you kind of have to like dash forward, jump. You do like this, which is mixed, fair enough, but it's not as good as like just doing something, you know. Oh shit. Like that. And you can like land low. But with the close SOCG, and I'm not saying do this every time, but if you want the safe jump, you do close SOCG. It solves a lot of the problems in this game for like Oki. This is also true with, I'm gonna cut counterattack settings on a little bit, just real quick. So after recovery, I'm gonna make him do his DP. Just cause I wanna show, like, he did DP, he got thrown. For those that don't know, because it's kind of advanced, you can throw DPs on wake up. You just have to OS the DP input. It's similar to the Reflect OS in Dragon Ball for those that don't know. But you can also just block the DP. So, like, this is just me blocking it. This is me throwing it into, like, you know, they die. So she always, like, from anything she gets a safe jump, which is pretty good. She can't throw from 214K safe jump. She's too far most of the time. Cause it's still a safe jump, but it's too far for her throw range. So you just block the DP. You might be able to backdash OS, but I don't think it's practical. So you just block the DP. Probably IBFD it so that they can't, like, you know, they can't RC you. Wow, I'm really bad at this. Whoa. Whoa, hit your IBs, Rashad. Whoa. Whatever. You IBFD it? Shoot. My fault. You IBFD it, and they just essentially can't. Can't get the mix up afterwards. There we go. Yeah, and then you just do that with just block. You just block and FD at the same time, which I just won't hit, and I'm a little annoyed. But imagine if I did hit this. They would get pushed away if they they'd have to do drift RC, which, I mean, functions, but it's better than, you know, getting smoked. Okay, so that's kind of her neutral. You do your dash buttons. You throw in with this cross up a lot, not like overwhelmingly, but she has a really good cross up. She can air dash cancel it too, so sometimes she can like hit here and it'll still cross up like that, which is pretty good. The conversion off of it that people are doing right now is this. This is what everybody's doing off of like her cross up from here. They're doing this into like burst, right? Which is cool, but I don't agree with it, if that makes sense. If I can set him to instant block. That's punishable. They don't even have to instant block the cross up. They can just block it and then instant block this part, and she's punishable the entire way through. She actually has landing recovery. I can hold up so you can see. Yeah, you get trip guarded. So I'd rather not die for going for that. So there is a solution. You just hit confirm it instead. So like random. Oh shit! I didn't even cross up. Is he blocking it? He is. I'm just not getting smoked. Like so. So yeah, you can react to them blocking or not. Like that's bad, but like that. And then from a lot of ranges you can just 2K, which makes your life easier. Makes your life easier, but I still prefer this. For mix, I kind of want to just do this, honestly. You do close S into blue RC, jump cancel blue RC into fuzzy. I can show that mix up. Now, to be fair, this is more advanced. I'm not going to say it's not, but this is her technically only like 50-50 that she can just go into whenever. Oh shit. Opponent after first hit. Oh shit. I keep getting TK. You get that for your fuzzy, and then you can go low there. Like you can go low like twice. So this is the first low. Oh shit. Like if I just land low, you actually get like the same confirm. You go into that. For similar damage. And then from the fuzzy, you can also just not fuzzy them and get similar mix. So yeah, it's a very good trade-off. It's just two 50-50s back to back. Of course, as we get better, people figure more stuff out, but this is like the go-to mix-up I'm doing right now. It's just from this into like fuzzy. Nobody's blocking the fuzzy yet. I keep missing that. But yeah, pretty good damage. I think that's like mainly the beginning stuff. If you want to hear my opinions on the game, I actually do like the wall break mechanic. It is limiting in the fact that it's artificial. It's artificial limiting. So like, I technically should be able to two-touch people, right? Like if he does wake up DP like an asshole, I should be able to just do this. Oh shit. If he does wake up DP like here, I guess. Like the wall's gonna stop me from killing him. But if he does it mid-screen, oh shit. Like here. We get good damage, and then once you break the wall, you go into superhero mode. That's positive. It's cool. I think it's very, very, very cheap, but it's for the game. And I guess things like that have to exist, but like from here, the wall, like just to show how weird the wall is, from here it's gonna wall bounce. Oh no, oops. From here, it's like this. Yeah, if I do this, if I stop side swapping. Oh shit, Giovanna, stop sliding. And then he bounced, you see. Based on the distance from the wall, it changes certain moves mechanics, which cool, I guess. But it means that wall breaks. Like that wall breaks instead of bounce. It just seems limiting, if I'm being fair. But I do enjoy it. Like that. Like that was a wall bounce into break. That's 131. But if I'm slightly closer, I break the wall and I lose 1 damage. So I don't know. Things like that are kind of limiting to me, but I enjoy it. Burst is fine. Chip's burst is annoying because it's different than everybody else's. Dust is cool. Charge dust RPS is funny. The combo you get off of it, it's pretty fun. That's a lot of damage. You get Oki off of it, which is cool. And yeah, mainly it. Throws are really strong right now. I don't know if they're gonna like work on that, but yeah, they are really strong right now. Like that was from a throw. Air throw. Let's make him jump real quick. Also, this is more rambly. This isn't like a definitive guide, so I was just like doing what I could think about. Like Nagaryuki gets an OTG hit from his. Giovanna doesn't. They made sure of that, but like even then, 2-frame air throws. Like okay. What was the loop against heavy characters? Yeah. I think it's incredibly strong. Blue RC is broken. Like actually broken. You probably shouldn't. I mean, you should. I like it, but yeah. Wave dashing is insane. Like the fact that was 2 dashes, like 1 jump arc, I can make it to him. Like before he touches the ground, I can make it to him from full screen. It's like, oh okay. The Gatlings are restrictive, but I kind of got used to them. Like people were complaining about them earlier, but I think they're fine. Oh, by the way, this button on air hit puts him in a Jokel state. So like, you're not gonna hit it, but if you do, just convert. Just convert. Maybe like that. I guess rising LK is actually a thing. I didn't think of that. You get that into a safe jump that I just fucked up, but and you know, you kill him. I'm not gonna try to show y'all combos really, because I just wanted to go for some tech and really show my thoughts. But I do appreciate y'all, you know, showing some support. The videos are doing pretty well. If you want to see me how you do more Guilty Gear once the game comes out, just tell me. But yeah, this is my rambly Giovanna starter guide, and also my rambly thoughts on the game. So thank y'all. Have a good one.